I'm Stacey J, and this is my studio, and welcome to my Sit Down Sundays with Stacey J. That's me. Right, so I've actually had a strangely busy but unproductive kind of weekend. You know the ones where you've been busy the whole time, but you got absolutely nothing to show for it. That's been my weekend. So today I wanted to talk about a few things. I have written some notes because I like to be more, I don't think organised is the word I like to put my category under. Definitely not organised, but yeah. Okay, so we've been talking about body shapes, body types, and we have talked about why things don't suit us, why things do suit us, the multiple things that can go wrong with a pattern that you need to alter before you make the pattern be able to fit you. The last one I made was the Francesca blouse from Style Arc, and I did a rolled shoulder thing. This is, what am I wearing? I'm wearing something I purchased off the rack. It does the trick. It hides my body. Anyway, so I talked about the alterations here they have to do. See, I had to go cast my mind back. So you have things like the rolled shoulder. See how that pulls? Actually, that shouldn't pull like that. That's that shouldn't pull. So the rolled shoulder thing, I've got the full bust adjustment, the sway back adjustment, and with the last one I actually pulled the button centre front up higher so the girls didn't pop out. And I only did it 2 centimetres. I know that Erin did it an inch, which is 2.5. But we can manipulate patterns to make it to be what we want it to be and how we want it to be. All right, now I found this little thing in my little book that I have, The Hidden Facts of Fashion. Now I'm a believer about the whole fashion versus style. I'm a style girl. She says looking like this. I prefer style over fashion because fashion never suited my body. Anyway, so wear red on your first date. If you're wondering what colour to buy a new outfit in, red could make a great choice. Why? According to the theory of the red dress effect, people wearing red are perceived to be more sexually appealing than those wearing other colours. While there is not enough scientific research, because let's spend some money on that, scientific research to prove this theory, experiments have shown that men are more attracted to women wearing a red dress than they are any other colour, even if it's the same woman in the dress. So if she's wearing a blue dress versus a red dress. It doesn't even have to be a garment that is sexy or revealing. A red t-shirt should do the trick. One theory for this phenomenon, there we go, got it, is the behaviour of animals. The face, the chest, the genitalia of a female primates turn red to sexually attract males. And being close relatives to primates, woohoo, humans may also instinctively associate red with being sexually available too. Research also shows that females may be more attracted to men wearing red, as it indicates a dominant power to high status of the alpha male. So put on your red dresses, girls, and go out and party. Do you remember, I've watched Gone with the Wind, and do you remember Mammy? She was Scarlett's dresser. She's Scarlett's Mammy, and Rhett gave her a red satin and petticoat. Bit naughty for him to give it to her in those days, but yields. So speaking of red and colours, I've taken notes. We've talked about colour being something that is appealing. Okay, so colour may play a major part in your mood, your society status, and your sexuality. When I talk about mood, I mean, you wear a dull colour, you feel drab in it, you feel pulled down in that colour, you don't feel uplifted. Okay, bright Bright colours can lift your mood, your attitude, your vigour, and make you feel sexy. You think about your undies and you chuck on your old granny breeches and your old tan bra, and are you striving for sexy? If you feel good, you portray that good about you. So if you look in the mirror and you go, yeah, that's how you feel. Have you ever heard the saying, dress for the job you want, not for the job you have? Now, the first time I ever heard that saying was in a movie, and it was goodness gracious, Picture Perfect. So I'm so used to Picture Perfect, and it's got Jennifer Aniston in it. Now, the fact that she's stunning has got nothing to do with it, but she was a junior ad executive, and she wanted to be in charge of an item that she'd come up with a slogan. And the big boss didn't select her. And one of the main reasons is that she didn't have, or didn't come across wanting the job, because she dressed like she was there for a good time, not a long time. And he was threatened that she might take her clients with her if she moved. So basically, the fact that I love that movie, because I'm a trashy, love those sorts of movies kind of girls, has got nothing to do with it. But that saying always rung true to me, because it is what it is when it comes to how you dress. People do perceive you. The first thing you do is you look at the person. If you don't like the way they look, then you won't engage, whether it's engaging in your brain without vocalizing to them, or engaging to them as such. When you walk down the street and you see somebody who's got some dirty old clothes on, no shoes and that, do you engage with them? No, because it's your first perception. So when you go out and you look at the colours that you're going to wear and you're going to go out, your first perception should be your the colour and how you feel and how it makes you feel. Am I making sense? Am I making any sense? Okay. So going to the colour, a lot of people that I've been watching have had their colours done. It's a thing, so you can definitely do that. That's been going back from the days of yore since they've done that, and I think it's more and more widely available to have your colours done now, rather than going in and booking a certain agency to get that sort of thing done. Now, speaking of how clothes make you feel, have you ever looked in your closet, you're very full to the brim closet, and go, I've got nothing to wear? And you look around and your partner usually comes up behind you or sort of sits there and with a dismay look on his face going, what do you mean? I literally cannot fit my clothes in this closet. There's so many clothes. Now, that particular partner, of course, I'm talking about Mr. Christopher, because he has 3 shirts in my closet, and I mean my closet, because he's not allowed in it. And I think the only reason the 3 shirts are in that closet is because I hung them in there for him. Otherwise, they'd be on the floor. And I made 2 of those shirts. So it's not that you've got nothing to wear. What it is you've got nothing that inspires you inside your closet to wear, because you do have to be inspired to wear something. I literally had no idea what I wanted to wear today. No idea. I didn't feel in the mood to get dressed. You're welcome, I did. But I just didn't know, because there's nothing inside my wardrobe, bar what you see me in all the time, that engages me emotionally into putting it on. Another saying that I like, put the clicking pen down, Stacey, is dress like you're going to see your worst enemy. I don't and haven't been to any school reunions, and it's not because I don't want to. I no longer live in the country that the school is in, although I'd love to go back there one day and just see how much they have rearranged the school. But I've never been to one. And I watched movies. Yes, I watched too many movies. But I watch movies, and the movies are what, when they go back to their school reunion, you got some of them trying to lose weight, some of them lying about what they do, someone scared to meet up with the rich, popular kids and things like that. So wake up, get dressed like you're going to meet up with your worst enemy, because that will help you decide how you want to feel for that day. So colour has a lot to do with how you dress. I remember I came down to Wellington from Auckland, and I was in a shop in the mall, and I'm drawn to blue. Got blue eyes, and I'm drawn to blue. I have blue eyes, see? Blue. And I got this blue shirt, and I put it on. Okay, that's quite good. That fits, and it fitted the girls, and it wasn't a baggy shirt, so it actually fitted everything that I needed it to cover for a change, instead of being overly baggy everywhere else. And the girl from the counter, she said to me, "I've got that in red too." And I said, "Oh, no, I'm good, thanks." And she said, "No, just for funsies, try it on." And I put on that red shirt, and I actually bought that red shirt because the second I put it on, I illuminated. Is that a word? I think so. Illuminated. And I bought both the blue one and the red one. But when I wore the red one, which really takes us back to what I first read from that book, I felt illuminated. Okay, that's the word for the week. Illuminated. I did. I felt more confident, more upright, more confident. Really, yeah. And I made this jacket thing, hoodie top, and it was made out of just some, beige fabric. And I had, why it was made out of beige is because I had this like this netting fabric. It wasn't netting, but it was looked like a net, like a big net, not a net, because I don't know what a net looks like. But anyway, and I wanted it to be part of my hood, and it stuck out straight from my bust. And unfortunately, I got some of my last photos with Dad wearing this top, so I looked like I'm the size of a barn, and I looked like shit in it because it was a droning colour to be close to my face. So colour can, if you hold up colour to your face and you, let me get something red besides my cheeks, which are really, I haven't been out in the wind. One sec. Now I could easily say it's from my, well, it's not from my Ching Ching cider. I had to think what it's called. It's actually, Chris was gifted them because he went and helped the neighbours with their roof for their aviary. So it's we like to think it's our aviary as well. So cute. We saw them out there drinking a cup of coffee together, sitting side by side. The sun was beautiful this morning, and they're sitting there, and their little birds are. So it's so cute. Anyway, so they bought some ciders because she actually offered him a beer the other day, yesterday when he'd finished it, and I said to her, I said, "I know he doesn't drink beer." I said, if you want to have anything for him to have after he's done work at your house, I said, always a cider. I said, or red wine, but I think red wine sometimes is just not a drink you drink at 4 o'clock. cider after doing some hard, sweaty work, because he doesn't drink beer. Anyway, and I'm back. So my cheeks are a bit red, but if you hold the red up to my face, you can see the difference in my face. It might be harder. I literally have no makeup this Sunday. You know I don't wear makeup on a Sunday, and I'm not apologising for it. But it sort of just brings a lift up, possibly not over the camera, but it does. I'm telling you it does, believe me. Okay, so yeah, so that's sort of what I wanted to talk to you today, because I found that saying this morning. And back to the colour. Sorry, wow, off track. Sorry, Karina, I'm focused. So red can bring out, blue pops my eyes. My mum loves me in electric blue. And then you've got when you hold up grey to your face. So some colours can make you illuminate, and some you can hold it up and go, where did that person go? Because they just blend in with the colour. And then there's ones that you wonder who the corpse is that's standing in front of you looking in the mirror with the, so I think colour is an important part of selection for you. And I just wanted to talk about colour and how colour can help lift your spirits or plunge them down and hard and deep. Not everyone can wear white. I mainly can't wear it because I make it dirty. I drop food on it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Do you want to see what else they gave Chris? But I'll show you the lid first. All right, not ice cream. Chris only, unless he says. They're freshly made today. Shortbread. Now, Connie makes the divinest shortbread in the divinest world. My nanny used to. Anyway, so I text her and said, if he says my. So anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk to you today about. It is, don't forget, dress like you're seeing, meeting up with your worst enemy. And dress not for the job you've got, but for the job you want. Okay, so if you want to feel good about yourself, pop on the colours, pop on the clothes that make you feel good, because the job you want to do is make yourself feel good. You're going to the effort of making something that fits you, then go to the effort for selecting the right colours. That's sort of what I wanted to talk about today. That's it. It's like 5:48 and I can still see the trees-ish, but it's dark outside. I went for a driving lesson with Victoria today. She wasn't in the mood to do it, so that was the fastest driving lesson I've had. Anyway, she got in the car, she got to drive. She's a really good driver. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to it. If you want to get your colours done, I think there's some things online that you can do as well. I swear there was an app. I watched somebody do an app for it. If you know it, chuck it in the comments. But I think I've seen that. And I actually showed somebody today who did a lot of my filing in the cross tap forms. Sorry, that's the actual picture that's on there is like this cross. Who filed most of those. I showed them the one that I'd found called Backstitch. And she's like, oh my God, she gives you so much more information. I said, yeah, I mean, I've still got all my stuff on there, but at the end of the day, yep, so that's me today. What else have I done? That's about it. write my notes, so I'll put my notes down and do some more notes for next Sunday. I answered two comments today. I know one was Nancy, and I cannot remember who the other person was. Big comments, and I lost Nancy's and the other person's. I had a button, and it wasn't even a button like to delete, but boom, disappeared. So I will jump back on board. I was told, you know, I mentioned to you guys the other day that I hadn't had anyone pop anything onto Instagram about their tops or anything like that, and I was explained that possibly they don't want to put the top on to Instagram, which I fully appreciate, nor is everybody that watches me, and I know this for a fact because Mum doesn't, but she is on Instagram, that they don't go onto all the social medias that are available out there. Now, I'm minimal on Instagram, and I'm a Facebook person because my business is under Facebook. But I'm going to put something under the community post, okay? And if you've made the blouses, either the Francesca or the Sydney dress, can you please put down that you've made it and what alterations you did to the pattern, and I'll do that. And next Sunday, and next Sunday, I will get Mr. Christopher to draw a name out of the hat, and that person will have, I'll send that book to that person. And yep, because I fully appreciate that. And as you can watch YouTube, you would know that there is a little tab that goes video, shorts, community page, and playlists. Okay, so if you go to the community page, I will put something in there for you to annotate if you've done that. If you would like to go in the draw to win the book, that it does say 2024 on it. So best I get it out to you guys ASAP. I did think of rejigging the front cover, but I kind of want to get that out. I have done some stuff, cut some stuff out today, but I'll talk to you about that tomorrow. And that's me. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you take time to know, I hope you enjoy what I've said. There you go. That's probably the fastest, easiest way to say it. Stay well, stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, and keep cool, keep on sewing, hydrate, and have no regrets. Possibly regret taking my daughter for a driving lesson today. And there was one other thing I wanted to say. Have a great sewing week. Thanks heaps for watching. I'll see you later.